I love me some woo-woo. Woo-woo. Woo-woo.
When we first started dating, we were walking to dinner one night, and this happened a lot.
But she's not talking about the walking.
The lights would start to flicker, and he'd look up at the light and be like, it's so weird, this happens to me a lot. And I was like, really? And he's like, yeah.
Really? You know how people have resting bitch face? She has like resting bitch tone. She probably doesn't mean to come across as like, really? But she does. And she has resting bitch face, so it's kind of a lose-lose.
I asked him, I was like, why don't you wear a cross? I said, why?
Supposed to be identified by their love. I know, shocker, because it's hard to tell these days. But yeah, by their love, not by their jewelry. The Bible actually speaks out more against adornments and outward signs of faith than... God. You're a Christian, but you don't wear a cross. Just so cute. And the way it's treated like a good luck charm. Megyn Kelly keeps going on about that. It's St. Michael, it's supposed to protect you. No, it's supposed to remind you. What a game changer it would be if we didn't identify by a label, by a certain faith. If you were not allowed to say, I'm a Christian, or you're a whatever, that you just lived your life and, preach the gospel, and if you have to, use words. But we got to stop with this. Are you a Christian? Doesn't mean anything if we call ourselves Christians or Buddhists. Doesn't matter what we call ourselves. It's how you live your life. What a thought. Let's go ahead and watch the rest of that clip because I think it's rather fascinating and insightful. Fascinatingly insightful. Fascinatingly, it's interesting.
So why? You say you're a Christian, but you don't wear a cross. It's like, I don't know. I'm not a jewelry guy. And I was like, I understand.
And by I understand, she means, oh, but you will be.
So for his first birthday present, I got him this cross. And then throughout time, I would always add different medals to it.
But this is really about street lamps and woo-woo and how Erica Kirk could say it. And people just think, wow, that is awesome. That's incredible. You get a sign from Charlie. He loves you. He's with you. He is sending his spirit through electrical currents and flashing his love to you. But when Candace says it, she's batshit crazy.
He spoke about the street lamps that would go off when he would run.
Candace Owens has gone off the deep end. Astral projection, third eye, sleep paralysis. It is not normal, and they are all demonic.
Epilepsy, Tourette's, being left-handed, depression, autism, comets in the sky, diseases, all those things and more were written off as being demonic, mostly because then, you don't have to deal with it. You don't have to think in new ways. You can just put it in a box and put it away. Just get it away. So if you're a Christian and you fall into the category of someone who hears Candace list those things and wants to put them in the category of demonic, bear in mind that this is kind of why you look crazy to the rest of the world, because you believe in a man who turned water into wine and who rose from the dead and all that kind of woo-woo stuff. But you can't get your head around those things. And you're also kind of full of shit, because I guarantee you've had a dream where you've thought, okay, I'm kind of thinking differently about something now because of a dream. Or you've had a feeling, I just don't feel good about this. Or intuition. And while Erica's gang of pastors continue to make fun of her and the dream that she had about Charlie, of Charlie warning her or trying to give her some direction in this thing, do they not believe in the dreams that were spoken of in the Bible that were given as signs? It's just, but the point is, she and Charlie talked about these things, and she calls Erica out and says, you have his phone, you have the text messages. Erica could put it on blast the entire conversation, but she's not doing that, is she?
The night everything happened when we were in Utah, I was in a hotel room by myself, in one of the bedroom portion by myself.
I still cannot get over this outfit of hers. I cannot. Sheer lace up to her ass. Oh my God. It's like short shorts. I'm not even, you can look it up if you want. Her in black sheer lace. I mean, women can dress however they want, but yeah, there's going to be some comments on it too. On her platform right now with no.
And the bathroom light was on, and it just was a strobe light all night, just flare. And I was like, part of me couldn't sleep because it was a strobe light. The other part of me couldn't sleep because of how just my world has just crumbled. And the other part of me couldn't sleep because I was like, baby, I feel you. I know you're here.
But to be clear, she was kind of annoyed by the whole thing. Was the first thing she mentioned, because it's a strobe light and she couldn't sleep.
He spoke about the street lamps that would go off when he would run, about the special school that he had to go to. He spoke about a lot of the things that were strange in our childhood, the testing that both of us had to endure. We spoke about the fact that we could both astral project. You know all of this, of course. You have his phone. And how surprised we were when we learned that not everybody does that naturally.
Candace, she's crazy. She's losing her mind. The candy cult is just eating it up. It's just nuts. She's talking about crazy things.
Lights started to flicker. He would just look at me and wink. It was like our little thing.
Oh, that's because Charlie was, blessed by God, and he was so connected to God that this electrical out, I don't know what it was, but it was just a miracle because he had that connection. She's just awesome that she has that experience in her life. Bless her heart.
About the special school that he had to go to.
Candace, just crazy, psycho. I can't even believe people listen to anything she has to say.
You know all of this, of course. You have his phone.
Anytime he'd be in a room and a light started to flicker, he would just look at me and wink. It was like our little thing.
That's so special. Like for me, sometimes I'm in the garden and a hummingbird will come and it's just my father just reminding me how he loves me. Do you see? Do you see? The hypocrites we can be. That just rhymed. That makes it kind of weird. We all do this to some extent. It might be labeled something different, and the association we get in our head freaks us out. This happened with the word feminism. Equal rights, equal pay. Don't treat me different in a professional potential any way just because I'm a woman. Don't pay me less. Feminism isn't about taking anything away from men. It's about being treated equally. And that doesn't mean for those wrapped up in this kind of thing that you still can't submit to your husband. It has nothing to do with that. Gotta think outside the box, people. The world is not black and white. It is a lot of gray. Lots of gray. And apparently lots of little grays, too. Did you see the Steven Spielberg movie yet? What's it called? The Disclosure movie? Yeah. But there are people who are not willing to even consider that there is life on other planets, that there are other species, that it's just all about here, and Jesus died for us and nowhere else. It's just, not everything we don't understand is demonic. Flat tire on the way to church, your computer dying, the spilled milk is not demonic. Probably.
Be like, it's so weird. This happens to me a lot. And I was like, really? And he's like, yeah.